Hello everyone, Trevor Irish here, ready to talk to you about the biggest bust of the fantasy football season. If you have these players on your team, you're probably in some tough times right now, so let's go into seeing why they're the biggest bust and should you drop them or should you keep them for the rest of the season. So let's dive right into it. Biggest bust, for running back, I've got Devonta Freeman out of Atlanta. Listen, part of this isn't necessarily his fault. Atlanta is an awful team, but he was ranked the 13th running back in a PPR format, 24 ADP. He's got 25 running backs that are scoring more than him ahead of him right now. He only has one touchdown and hasn't even amassed 300 total yards. You would think with Tevin Coleman going to the 49ers, he would have more opportunities. Hasn't been the case. I would keep him. He is an RB2, RB3, but don't expect him to do much throughout the rest of the season, which is why I consider him a bust, as many thought he would be an RB1. Sorry, guys. Devontae's just not your guy. For your biggest quarterback bust, I have Cam Newton out of Carolina. Listen, this guy was considered a top 8 quarterback in the draft. Can do it on the ground, can do it in the air, but guess what? He's making more completions to the ground than he is in the air, and we don't even know if he's coming back. His backup, Kyle Allen, is actually looking decent, and Cam just looks beat up. Even if he was playing, he's only averaging 8 points a game. Not very good. There's plenty of other options out there. He's currently on 60% of the teams right now. I'd say he's droppable. I've dropped him in my league. If you plan on keeping him, I feel sorry for you. He better be your backup or second option because he's not going to be your first option. Sorry, guys. Cam Newton is a bust. I don't see him doing anything the rest of the season. For your biggest wide receiver bust, I have the infamous Antonio Brown. Yeah, the AB that was once the best wide receiver in the league is now a cancer on your team. I want you to get rid of him. Reason being, he's currently not rostered on a team. He has certain types of allegations out there that may not allow him to come back. Plus, if you can't make it on the Patriots, I don't know what team is going to take you. Get rid of him. Yeah, you may have spent a third rounder on him, but you can use that roster spot in many different ways. AB's just awful. We should have all seen this coming. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show. And more importantly, I hope you don't have any of those players on your team. If you do, get rid of them. Or if it's Devonta Freeman, keep them. But the main thing is, good luck in fantasy. Hopefully you aren't the unicorn or the Sacco by the end of the season. But if you are, whatever. It's just fantasy football. Trevor Irish here. Thanks for joining me. Peace out, y'all.